Plans to generate electricity from a new incinerator in Manchester are to be debated in Parliament later today. Residents say emissions from the plant on the banks of the Ship Canal will be harmful. It's a claim denied by developers who say it's needed to reverse a long tradition of sending waste to landfill. Well, our environment correspondent Colin Sykes is there now. Colin.
It's good. Let me tell you where we are exactly. This is the M60 near the Trafford Centre, and the Manchester Ship Canal is just behind me here. And it's there we can show you some pictures of the plant that's proposed to be built there. It's a biomass plant which would take in about 200,000 tonnes a year of recycled wood, and it would burn that to produce energy for about 37,000 homes. And what's driving that market is the high price of landfill tax, where local authorities are having to pay about £48 a tonne to send waste to landfill. We can show you a plant in Amsterdam where incineration has long been in process there. Different type of plant to this one, but basically rubbish is taken there, recycled waste is taken out, and then the rest is burnt, incinerated for energy. With me are Duncan Moules and Joe Burgess, who both live locally and are opposed to this plant. Duncan, why are you opposed to it?
Well, we oppose the proposed plant on the basis of proven, easily accessible information that suggests there's proven links between illnesses ranging from birth defects to cancers to cardiovascular disease. All of this can be accessed on the internet, and it's scientific based. And we feel on those grounds they should adopt a different method of producing electricity and incorporate safer options.
And Joe Burgess, a lot of people accept there needs to be change, there needs to be new technology.
Yes,
we can't carry on using landfill. But why is this wrong in your view?
Well, it's wrong because technology is moving so fast now, and we're going to be stuck with this plant for 25 years and won't be able to access new technology. America's stopped this sort of plant being done. They've now got on for new technology, 11 in the pipeline, 3 up and running. Canada stopped it, China's stopped it now. China's on for plasma gasification, so's Russia, so's France, and so is Puerto Rico.
Joe Burgess, thanks very much indeed. And as we say, the debate will be held in Parliament later on. In North West tonight, we'll be hearing from the developer. Forward and back to you.
Colin, thanks very much. Now, for years we've been burying our rubbish in the ground, out of sight, out of mind. But for local councils, that's not acceptable anymore because they now have to pay huge charges to send waste to landfill.
And it's forcing them to come up with new ideas for waste plants which harness the latest technology. But some are proving to be quite controversial. Our non-controversial environmental correspondent is here, Colin.
Absolutely. Well, collect waste, recycle what you can, and then send the rest to landfill. That's how it's always been done. But we're running out of landfill sites, and it's costing councils a fortune to tip. Take Greater Manchester. It generates 1.1 million tonnes of rubbish a year. That's half a tonne for every person. Sending that to landfill would cost £48 a tonne in tax. We are on average tipping less than we did, down from 78% 10 years ago to around 50% now, and we're recycling more too, about 14% a decade ago to 37% today. But recycling alone isn't a complete solution. To try and reduce that, Greater Manchester's Waste Authority is building 6 plants which use anaerobic digestion to break waste down and generate electricity at the same time. They're among dozens of new schemes currently being planned across the North West involving similar new technology and, in some cases, incineration. Biomass plant is next to the Ship Canal in Trafford. 200,000 tonnes of reclaimed wood a year will be incinerated, generating enough power for 37,000 homes. But locals are unhappy about the emissions.
They're going to be burning wood that's reclaimed from various construction sites around the area. This might be old wood with paint on it that's got lead in it. It could have been treated with a variety of preservatives, and even to the layperson, they must see that if you burn this type of wood, you're going to create toxic problems.
The row's been aired in Parliament today, even before the planning application has gone in. But developers say the technology is proven and there's no risk to health.
We're diverting waste from landfill, which has historically occurred, now to more renewable uses and beneficial uses. I would implore people to look at the facts of the planning application and consider them on their merits and take 2 sides of the story.
There are more plans like this in the pipeline as developers take their lead from a new government keen to push ahead with new ways of handling our waste. But while some of that new construction is already going ahead, the future isn't completely clear-cut. Councillors in Cheshire have already voted down plans for 2 new plants in the county. This could all turn out to be quite a rocky road. Ranveer.
Super, thanks very much, Colin.